Hi, I'm Dustin Klein, some guy on the internet, and today we're going to go over the HammerHead Karoo 2. I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like, and what I'd like to see change. I've had this unit for the past 6 months. I got this unit comped to me from HammerHead, and man was it hard to get my hands on. How do you use this unit? I mostly use head units for wayfinding and route navigation. I have a rides over races mentality, so things like Strava live segments don't really do it for me. Things I like about this unit. The screen is beautiful and the user experience is really good and mostly intuitive. You can easily customize the displays for different rides, or how I like to use it is for different bikes. Maybe you have a bike with SRAM access and a bike with Shimano Di2. You can set a display for each bike so it can show things like gearing and power for each of those bikes. And connecting different devices to the unit is very easy and straightforward. This thing also has live tracking so you can share your location with others, but you need to have a SIM card with a data plan or be tethered to Wi-Fi for it to work. Way to have a feature that's not a feature. Another thing I like about this unit is that it's touchscreen and there are buttons on the side. So if it's cold out and you've got thick gloves on, you can still control the unit, which is such a cool move. I did notice riding in the rain with this thing that drops would move the display on the touchscreen. And I don't think there's an option to disable the touchscreen, which, I don't know, does anyone? Which leads me to one of my favorite features of this unit, and it's the ability to move maps while you're on a ride. So if you want to see if this road connects to another, or you're just curious what's over there, you can do it on the fly. This feature is perfect for routing and for doing recon for route building, and was the main reason that I wanted to get my hands on one of these units. You can also build routes on the unit. Say you wanted to run some errands around town, you can add the stops to the unit. You can even type in the name of the stores and it'll pop up. This feature does need to be connected to Wi-Fi to set it up, but once your route is built, you're good to go. GPS all day, baby. Freedom! Uploading the data from your rides to Strava is super easy and straightforward. You can set this to upload automatically or manually, because sometimes you don't want a player to know that you went for a ride when you told them that you weren't going to go for a ride. A few things that I don't love about this unit. Hey, come on, nobody's perfect. The battery. This big, juicy, full-color, high-pixel density screen takes a lot of juice to power. It's all give and take, my friend. In my experience, this thing runs through a battery about twice as fast as a Wahoo Roam. I can still get a 6 to 8 hour mission out of a fully charged battery, but you gotta charge this thing all the time. Pretty much after every single ride. Unlike the Roam, I could go for days without charging it. There is a power saving mode, which basically shuts the screen off when you're riding. It'll turn it on for major things like stopping. And I've found that this doesn't work very well for rides with a lot of routing, because often the turns are nuanced and you have to keep your eye on the map to make sure you stay on route. Oh, and I gotta mention, this thing takes 2 hours to fully charge. Here's an idea. What about an update that allows you to turn your screen to monochrome or shuts off some of the bells and whistles to help preserve battery? Is that a thing? Can we do this? I'm open, I just want to know. Uploading routes. The only way to get a route onto your unit from, say, Ride with GPS is to go to dashboard.hammerhead.io website, log in every single time, navigate to the route section, and copy paste the route into the route section. If you want to do this on a smartphone, you have to bookmark the URL in your browser and then log in every single time, find the route section, copy paste the route into the route section, and then you're good to go. This isn't the worst thing in the world, but this is a 2002 solution to a 2022 problem. This would be so much easier with an app. HammerHead has no app. Can we just get an app? Dear HammerHead, please join us in the 21st century. I mean, this thing's so high tech, how the hell do they not have an app? What the hell? Small bits. The unit has its own proprietary mounting system, which if you have only one bike is no problem because it comes with its own handlebar mount. If you have more than one bike, this is sub-ideal. Although they do address this issue with a Garmin-oriented adapter. But this adapter is an accessory and costs an additional $15, which is sub-ideal. My suggestion is to include a universal mount adapter that works with Wahoo and Garmin mounts. Is that so hard? Look, just make the fancy packaging less fancy and give us more functional things. Can't we all just get along? The unit charges with USB-C and comes with a small rubber plug to cover up the connection. But you'll lose this plug within the first 10 minutes of owning the unit. It actually comes with 2 of them, so you can lose them twice. The website does say that the USB-C connection is waterproof, but I still get kind of nervous because it rains a lot here and mud. How do you deal with the mud? Here's an idea. What if the rubber plug was anchored to the unit? That way idiots like me can't lose it. Overall, I like this thing. It does everything you would expect a modern head unit to do, plus more. Like a lot more. Maybe even too much more. To the point where you have to dedicate to learn all these features and how to use them. But if you want high quality, heaps of customization, and all the bells and whistles, well, this unit is the one for you. And the fact that they're constantly doing updates and listening to their users gives me a lot of hope for using this unit into the future. Well, that's it. That's my take on the HammerHead Karoo 2. Let me know what you think about this. Are you in or are you out? For a list of all the crazy specs and features that this thing has, I put a link to that down below. If there's anything you liked here, go ahead, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, now might be the time. And check out the EBD Gear Shop, the greatest place on the internet. Until next time, dear friend, this is Dustin Klein, wondering who the hell knows how to get out of here. Is there anybody? Hello? I would like to leave now.